Welcome to Vatican City, one of the world's most fascinating and iconic religious destinations. In this video, we'll take you on a tour of this incredible destination and share some tips for making the most of your visit. From St. Peters Basilica to the Vatican Museums, we'll highlight the must-see attractions in Vatican City and provide you with all the information you need to plan an unforgettable visit. Vatican City is the world's smallest independent state, with an area of just over 100 acres. It's located in the heart of Rome and has a rich history that dates back to the early days of Christianity. According to tradition, St. Peter, one of Jesus' apostles, was buried in the location that is now St. Peters Basilica. The Vatican became a powerful political force in the Middle Ages, with the Pope wielding significant power and influence over much of Europe. However, by the 19th century, the Papal States had been greatly reduced in size, and in 1870, Rome was incorporated into the Kingdom of Italy. It wasn't until 1929 that Vatican City was officially established as an independent state, following the signing of the Lateran Treaty between Italy and the Holy See. Today, Vatican City is home to the Pope and various administrative offices of the Catholic Church, as well as some of the world's most famous art and architecture. St. Peter's Basilica is one of the most iconic landmarks in Vatican City and is considered one of the most important churches in the world. The church was designed by some of the most famous architects and artists of the Renaissance, including Michelangelo, Bramante, and Bernini, and is known for its stunning architecture and incredible collection of religious artifacts. The basilica is located on the site where St. Peter, one of the 12 apostles of Jesus, was buried after his martyrdom in Rome in the 1st century. The current church was built in the 16th and 17th centuries, and its architecture is a combination of Renaissance and Baroque styles. St. Peter's Basilica is the largest church in the world, with a length of 186 meters, 610 feet, and a height of 138 meters, 452 feet at its tallest point, which is the dome designed by Michelangelo. The interior of the basilica is incredibly ornate and includes many priceless works of art, including Michelangelo's Pieta and Bernini's Baldacchino, a massive bronze canopy that stands over the altar. In addition to its stunning architecture and artwork, St. Peter's Basilica is also an important religious site. It is the burial place of many popes, and visitors can view the tombs of several popes, including Pope John Paul II, in the basilica's crypt. The Vatican Museums are a collection of museums and galleries located in Vatican City that house some of the world's most important art and artifacts. The museums were founded by Pope Julius II in the early 16th century, and their collection has been growing ever since. The museums are located within the walls of the Vatican Palace and cover an area of more than 42,000 square meters, 450,000 square feet. The collection includes everything from ancient Egyptian art to contemporary works, but it is most famous for its collection of Renaissance and Baroque art. One of the most famous attractions in the Vatican Museums is the Sistine Chapel, which is known for its stunning ceiling frescoes by Michelangelo. Other popular areas of the museums include the Raphael rooms, which are decorated with frescoes by the famous artist Raphael, and the Gallery of Maps, which features maps of Italy painted on the walls. In addition to the art and artifacts, the museums are also home to several historical and cultural exhibits, including the Ethnological Museum, the Gregorian Etruscan Museum, and the Vatican Library, which is one of the oldest and most important libraries in the world. The Sistine Chapel is one of the most famous and important attractions in Vatican City. The chapel is located within the Vatican Museums and is known for its stunning ceiling frescoes by the Italian artist Michelangelo. The Sistine Chapel was built in the late 15th century and was originally used as a space for papal ceremonies and other important events. The chapel's interior is a work of art in its own right, with ornate walls and a beautiful marble floor. However, it is the ceiling that is the main attraction for most visitors. Michelangelo was commissioned to paint the ceiling in the early 16th century, and he worked on it for several years, using complex scaffolding to reach the high ceiling. The ceiling is divided into different sections, each of which depicts a different scene from the Bible. The most famous of these scenes is the creation of Adam, which shows God reaching out to touch the hand of Adam. Other scenes include the fall of man, the flood, and the Last Judgment. The ceiling frescoes are a masterpiece of Renaissance art and are renowned for their beauty and complexity. The vivid colors, intricate details, and dramatic imagery make the ceiling a must-see for anyone visiting Vatican City. The Vatican Gardens. The Vatican Gardens are a beautiful and tranquil oasis in the heart of Vatican City. Covering an area of approximately 23 hectares 57 acres, the gardens are home to a wide variety of plant life, including rare and exotic species. The Vatican Gardens were created in the middle of the 16th century and were originally designed to provide the popes with a peaceful retreat from the stresses of the papacy. The gardens are filled with fountains, statues, and other works of art, as well as several historic buildings and chapels. One of the most famous features of the Vatican Gardens is the Belvedere Courtyard, which is located near the Vatican Palace and offers stunning views of St. Peters Basilica and the surrounding city. Other popular areas of the gardens include the Rose Garden, the Palm Garden, and the Maze Garden, which is designed to challenge visitors with its winding paths and hedges. Visitors can explore the Vatican Gardens on a guided tour, which is the only way to access the gardens. Tours are conducted in small groups and are led by knowledgeable guides who can provide insights into the history and design of the gardens. Vatican City is a fascinating destination that is rich in history, art, and culture. With stunning architecture, incredible art and artifacts, and a unique place in world history, Vatican City is a must-visit destination for anyone interested in exploring the world's religious and cultural heritage. By following these tips and taking the time to explore all that this incredible city has to offer, you're sure to have an unforgettable experience.